Venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. We will find out a whole lot more about these teams as Week 1 showdown here on EA Sports College Football. It's the Clemson Tigers and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, LSU was able to bring in one of the most highly sought-after coaching candidates last season. Lane Kiffin now has an opportunity to marry his system with some of the best talent available. LSU always has great players. Can they put it all together, get back in the college football playoff picture, and contend for a national title? Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. So Clemson's kicker approaches the football, and the 2026 season is underway. He'll bring it out. It's Wilson. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Tigers' offense will go to work first. And now we take a look at Jackson Harris, transferred here from Hawaii. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense.
And I'm just telling you, being around Jesse Palmer all week, these two schools, he wouldn't have mind playing for these schools because they develop the wide receiver position year in and year out. They find guys with athletic ability that are playmakers, and it's no different today. Palmer, talk about these two dudes.
Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. I mean, they fit this game in the tradition of both these schools, putting out All-American receivers, Bolitnikoff winners, first-round draft picks at the position, and you've got two of those guys here in this game. They're each going to get a bunch of balls thrown their way. They're both so dangerous after the catch. This is a quarterback's dream to get a chance to play in either of these two offenses. This one's going to be fun.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
The give to Caden Durham. There he goes. All right, guys, let's talk LSU. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early. And Reese, obviously you were talking about this guy earlier, and listen, you don't have to overthink this thing on offense, right? Just get our best playmaker the football. as often as we can. And there they do a really good job of pushing it down the field. They find the matchup they wanted, David, and right out of the gate, it's an explosive play on offense.
Well, and we were so interested in talking about the matchup of this football game. Could they cover this guy? Or do they have to start doing something different, whether it's double teams, whatever they're looking to try to accomplish? So far, it's not a surprise. The offense won. Now, defensively, what's going to be my answer? Because I can't let that guy beat me for a full football game.
The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Grab behind the line. It's Wilson. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sets his feet. It's Levin. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. The Tigers trying to cash it in on first and goal. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Going for 6. Throw to the end zone. Picked off. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he had to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game.
Clemson 7, LSU 0.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. Good defenses stop you from scoring. Great ones score themselves, and LSU has done that so well over the years.
Yeah, and it's about guys who are playmakers. It's about guys who can lock up on the outside, and LSU recruits them. They develop them, and so many guys you see at the highest level doing it, and this is why, because they come to LSU and become stars.
And the extra point makes it 14-0.
Clemson 14, LSU 0.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. LSU quick to the line.
I think one thing LSU fans want to see right out the gate with this Lane Kiffin offense, can we get some balance? Durham's been here for a couple of years. You've seen some high moments, Palmer, but they need to get this run game going. They brought in a bunch of offensive linemen in the portal, and especially a big boy over there at left tackle. Interested to see if they can get that run game going.
And they should be able to get it going, too, at LSU, because when you think about Lane Kiffin's offenses back at Ole Miss, I know everybody talks about them throwing the football, but they were always able to run it, too. And you think about guys like Quinshawn Judkins and Kejuan Lacey, they always had a dude back there giving the offense balance. Running the ball successfully is something that I expect we're going to see in Baton Rouge this season. A lot of opportunities for the running backs this year.
He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. The Tigers offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. Chris Denson, a freshman out of the state of Florida, a recruit this coaching staff really was much higher on than a lot of the services, and man, did that pay off as he won the job to start the season. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Haynes. Turning it on. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
21 on the play. First down for the offense.
And the Tigers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll get the transfer rolling with an early carry. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Quarterback keep. He's past the marker. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. They are calling for their defense in Baton Rouge. A huge third down coming up. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. RPO complete to open the drive. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. Death Valley has a well-earned rep of being intimidating. It is nice to be the quarterback, to have everything on your side.
And to have everything quiet. It's the loudest place by far that I ever played. I mean, for an entire game, they are on their feet, yelling, screaming. Now listen, we can't play all the words they're yelling, Reese, but they are an intimidating crowd.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Scanning the field, it's Levitt. He's going to take off. That slides a little early and short, and now it's going to be 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Makes a catch at the 10. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Hits inside. It's Haynes. Just smothered on the play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. The fake and wants to throw. Still looking to his right. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll try the counter. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Ground game really important. Let's take a look at how these running backs have fared through 1 quarter of play. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll run him again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup. They have work in front of them on 3rd and short from the 42. Back to pass, it's Denson. He's got the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Clemson set up with another first down. The run inside. It's Haynes. Breaks into the open. They get him on the ground. And boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. The Tigers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Tough run here. It's Haynes. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense picks it up. He's running free down the middle. He's inside the 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Tiger. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
And how about this defense making plays? Not only do you force the fumble, the awareness to scoop it up. Understand the difference between trying to jump on it, but pick it up and make a play. They make a play, and this offense, they have not put together a lot of scoring drives, and now they give up points on the other end. They got to get it together.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. He's got enough. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. He now has 61 yards rushing already here in the first half. It's a season opener, but he's in midseason form.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Looking to throw, it's Denson. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Tigers in the hurry up. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. On third down, here's Durham. They went right back to him, and they got the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be fourth down. Punt is on its way. On the return. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Makes a man miss. He's past the sticks. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the counter. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Keeps it on the option. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10. Let's see what Clemson comes up with on 1st and goal. Pulls it again on the option. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. On 3rd and goal, you can't hear yourself thinking here. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He'll try to get to the marker himself. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Dropping back, it's Levitt. Left side, it's Brown. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. And those 2 couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws quickly. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a 1st down as they mark it at the 40. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Look out! Out wide left, it's Durham. How much does it help your blocking scheme to have a guy who finds the crease? He gets to the 39. Wants to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That's caught. It's Harris. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! He got it, beat down in bounds. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Quick give. It's Haynes. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Wants to throw. It's Denson. Under pressure. On the move at the 30. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Clemson calls its second timeout.
Timeout, Clemson.
And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Got it in the middle. It's Moore. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with a look at Marshall, taking on the number 17 team, the Penn State Nittany Lions. And it's the Herd, looking to get the job done on the road. Right now, it's early, but they lead this season opener. Let's now take a look at top 25 action. Now over to your game at Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's head back to Tiger Stadium in Baton Rouge.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach, he told me that he is probably going to stick with this young player. Although they are leading right now, he is concerned about the play of this young star. He said, I've got to see a more consistent performance for him here in the second half, but they are going to give him that opportunity to right the ship. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Give to the running back. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. LSU right back to the line. From the gun, it's Berry. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Drops back. It's Levin. Fires to the big fella. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. 3rd and short, and I guess the only thing they really took out of play in the shotgun was the quarterback sneak.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I like to do, Reese. I mean, 3rd and inches, I want to run the quarterback sneak, run the football, but this team fully comfortable throwing the football, and you see why. Easy pitch, easy catch, 1st down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Just about any LSU offense will make you hold your breath when they play pitch and catch.
Yeah, just such elite playmakers usually, just such speed. And listen, when you're a defense, speed kills. And LSU, no matter who plays quarterback, they always got dudes that can fly out wide that absolutely scare you.
In the red area, it's Berry. Plows through the defense. And they get to him early, and he'll be knocked down for a loss of 4.
What a great play by the linebacker. Do you talk about filling a hole? Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit down, sir.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Left side, it's Wilson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. The lead down to just 3, 20-17.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Running inside, it's Haynes. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll move the wide receiver. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got it. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. You don't have to make things complicated. You see zone, you throw the hitch, you pick up some positive yardage.
Yes, Reese, that's easy when my guy's really fast and quick. Those guys in the slot, get it to them after the catch is their specialty, can make some magic happen.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air, it's Levin. Rush right in his face. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack first down, you've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Got his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride him again. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Straight ahead, it's Haynes. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Clemson will send the punt team out. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Berry. Knocked to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
Got him right there. 3rd and 7. To the air. It's Levin. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. They knock him down behind the line, and the defense finishing this 3rd quarter in style. We've reached a break. Clemson has the lead. We take a moment to look at the stats and what has been a tight ball game. And we're just about ready to go with the final quarter. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He was working his way on the return toward midfield. They'll stop him at the 46. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Hits inside. It's Haynes. Oh, he's got some space. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Right back to the well. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. 1st down here as we dive into the college football season, a Week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. And he's brought down after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hands it off on the counter. Dragged down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W.
Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. To the house. Touchdown, Clemson.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Brown. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Giving up that last touchdown was an absolute killer. Now it's a 2-possession game. They must get something here. With the catch, it's Watkins. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Rush is on, and it's a sack.
And this defense right now is pinning their ears back with a huge lead in the 4th quarter, and you're seeing that coming off the edge. They're not even respecting run because they don't have to. They know that this opponent is going to throw the football. They're taking wider splits. They're getting up the field. They're using their speed, and that time tracking the quarterback down for a big sack.
Didn't get past the marker when he started his slide, and now it's 4th down. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. They're all over him. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. The run inside. It's Davidson. Past the 6. Trying to take it back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Run in the red zone. It's Davidson. Might have a chance. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Clemson will come to the line with a 1st and goal. Back's got it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Power ahead, and he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Clemson. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays and finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The Tigers headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Out wide left, it's Harris. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Hey, down in the 4th quarter, you better have a dude at the quarterback spot. They do, and they're going to trust him, and he's going to have to continue to deliver like this, making plays down the field, protecting the football, but we know he has the ability.
2nd down coming up.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Send the tight end in motion. Drives inside. Nice move to pick up yardage. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Got the back over the middle. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Defense looks as if it's coming. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick give, it's Berry. So close to that end zone, he could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Levin. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tigers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Tigers sideline, there is a lot of excitement because this offense is outperforming a much higher-ranked team defensively. They know they've got an opportunity in this game with the lead and the ball, but they have got to play clean football right now. Right before they huddled up to take the field, the coaches are yelling, execute, execute. We'll see if they're able to make that happen and keep this lead. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Oh, pressure's coming. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world.
Man, sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Fires to the middle. In traffic, it's Brown. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
Clemson comes out its offense ready to go on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitz. That's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
You work all offseason for that, the chance to take a knee and punctuate an opening victory to this season. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David, every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So, big ranked win today. Hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.